Hello, people of the internet. Today I'm bringing you an ABC deck profile for Master Duel. ABC is one of my favorite archetypes in the TCG, but as you can see here in Master Duel, their boss monster, ABC Dragon Buster, is limited to 1 for some reason. I don't know why this is. Why is Konami afraid of this card when there are cards like True King of All Calamities and Rongo Miniad running around? Konami, have you seen how degenerate decks like Tri Brigade, Drytron, and Sword Soul are? Why is it that ABC Dragon Buster can't be at more than 1? It's strong, but it's not that strong. Oh my gosh, please unlimit this on the next ban list. Rant over, let's get to the card by card. Okay, 3 Max C, pretty standard. 1 Heavy Mech Support Armor. When this card is normal summoned, you get to special summon 1 Union monster from your graveyard. So this is the 1 card linked to. You only play 1 because it's searchable off the Buster Drake. 3 Ash, pretty standard. 3 ASL cores, this is the strongest of the main deck ABC monsters. It's got 2 effects. The first effect is it can equip itself to any light machine monster and make that monster immune to card effects. So if you equip this to Cyber Dragon Infinity, that Infinity becomes immune to monster effects. Its second effect is, if it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 other Union monster from your graveyard to your hand. And these aren't once per turn, so if you trigger multiple A's in 1 turn, you can resolve them all. 3 B Buster Drake, it's the best Union monster in your deck. It searches for any other Union monster, and when it's equipped, it makes your monster immune to spells. C Crush Wyvern, the worst of the bunch, but still pretty good. Its on-field effect is when it's sent to the field to the graveyard, it can special summon 1 Union monster from your hand, so it's a pretty good extender. And its equip effect is it makes monsters immune to traps. 1 Celestial because of the DPE package. 1 Photon Orbital because we need it to search out our Galaxy Soldiers. 1 Union Driver. This is the worst card in the deck. You don't ever want to draw this deck. Use all the skill in your body and don't draw this deck. It's dead in your hand, you can't summon it. The only way to get it out is to use unauthorized reactivation. Its effect is when it's equipped to a monster, you can banish it to equip another monster from your deck to that monster, and then you can special summon the equipped monster to combo off. You'll see this all in the next section of the video. 1 Dasher because of the DPE package. 1 Harpy's Feather Duster because it's Master Duel. 1 Terraforming. 2 Fusion Destiny because of the DPE package. 3 Union Hanger. This is the best card in the deck, heart and soul of the deck. If you don't get interrupted, this 1 card equals ABC Dragon Buster and Cyber Dragon Infinity. But it comes with a caveat, right? It's a 1 card combo, but that combo is so fragile. If you get hand trapped, you can't do anything. You have to pass turn. So always take heed when you're trying to combo with this deck. 1 Twin Twisters, double back row removal, discarding a card. Sometimes it's good to get rid of ABC pieces in the hand. 1 Magnet Reverse. This card is a quick play monster reborn that can bring back either your ABC Dragon Buster or your Cyber Dragon Infinity from the graveyard or Banish Zone, so pretty good. 2 Call By, pretty standard. 2 Crossouts to make sure your combos go through. 3 Unauthorized Reactivations. This card acts like a second Union Hanger, but it doesn't work by itself. You'll need either an A or a B plus Unauthorized in this build to go full combo. Another neat interaction is you can set this, and on your opponent's turn, you can flip this up to equip one of your machine monsters with an ABC piece from the deck to make them immune. So let's say you have an Infinity and your opponent activates a Dark Hole. You can flip up the Unauthorized and equip the Cyber Dragon Infinity with the B Buster Drake to make it immune to spells, so you don't have to waste the Cyber Dragon Infinity negate. So that's a cool little interaction. 2 Droplets to break boards. 2 Union Scrambles because if your ABC can't tag out, you can still use this to reborn all the pieces from the Banish Zone, so it's pretty good. 2 Imperms, you can play 3 if you want, but good hand trap. 1 ABC Dragon Buster because you can only play 1, otherwise I'd play 3. One of the best boss monsters ever created. Quick effect banish on either player's turn, and it can tribute itself to special summon the 3 pieces you use to special summon it. It's a fusion monster that does not need polymerization. Contact fusion, guys, contact fusion. 1 DPE because every deck runs this. 1 Mechaba because if anything happens to your Nova, you can special summon this and get a free negate. 1 Dugaris for OTKs. Nova Infinity package. 1 Cerberus, 1 Phoenix, 1 Pentastag because I don't want to lose to Crooked Cook shenanigans. 1 IP doesn't really come up too often, but if you can tribute your Dragon Buster to bring out all the pieces, and then use the IP. You can link all of them into a 4-material Appaloosa, 3200 attack. 1 Union Carrier. This card is broken. It should have been exclusive to the ABC or Union archetype, but Konami made it busted. 1 Verte for our DPE package. 1 Unicorn. 1 Appaloosa, and 1 Axis Man to close out games. So that's the deck list. You can add some more traps if you want like a more control variant. But I found this ratio to be okay for now. Still testing, but this is pretty solid. Let's get to some combos now, shall we? Okay, so for our first combo, this would be the bread and butter combo. Just 1 Union Hanger. Doesn't really matter what the other cards are. I mean, we have the Called By, so we're safe from Ash. But, you know, just activate the Union Hanger. We're going to add the A from our deck to our hand. Normal summon the A Assault Core. Activate Union Hanger's second ability. So you equip the A with any Union monster from our deck. We want the Union Driver. So you never want to draw this card because Union Hanger cannot equip this from a hand. So you always want this in the deck. You would need the extender. You would need reauthorized reactivation to get this out of your hand. So just pray you never draw this card. We'll activate Union Driver's effect, banishing itself. So equip 1 Union monster from our deck to the A Assault Core. We'll go with the B Buster Drake. Now we'll activate the B Buster Drake to special summon. Now this is where you can do several different things. We have the Ash, so now we can go the regular combo and get us Cyber Dragon Infinity and ABC Dragon Buster. But if your opponent had any response, like if it flashed on him when you activated Union Hanger, and you think your opponent has the Ash, and you don't have the Called By, you would turn these two into Verte Anaconda to make DPE, just so you have a play, right? Because if you go into Union Carrier and you get hand trapped, you have to pass turn, and you're probably going to die. So we have the Called By, so we're going to go into Union Carrier. Boss monster time. Alright, now we have the Called By in our hand, so it doesn't matter our chain links. But if you wanted to protect the B from Ash Blossom, you would go B Buster Drake as chain link 1, A Assault Core as chain link 2. A Assault Core will add us the B Buster Drake from our graveyard to our hand. B activates, adding us a C from the deck to the hand. Now we'll activate Union Carrier's effects, equipping itself with Photon Orbital from the deck. The good thing about Union Carrier is that it can equip from hand, so if you draw the Orbital, it's not the end of the world. Now we'll activate the Photon Orbital's effects to get us Galaxy Soldier. This is the most common place where you'll get ashed, so be wary of that, right? Union Carrier equipping the Photon Orbital. Photon Orbital sending itself to search Galaxy Soldier is a big choke point. Again, if you don't have Called By or another card and you sniff that your opponent has the Ash, play accordingly. But we'll go Galaxy Soldier, discarding the B. Galaxy Soldier will add us another Galaxy Soldier. Now we can dump the C to have all the pieces in the graveyard. So Galaxy Soldier, get rid of the C, special summon itself. Now this is where you can get Nibiru, right? This is 5 summons. If your opponent Nibirus you here, you still have in your graveyard A, B, and C. It's not the end of the world, but it does suck. So we'll go into our Nova with our 2 Galaxy Soldiers. There we go. And now we'll upgrade them into the Infinity. Boss monster cutscene time. There we go, Cyber Dragon Infinity. Now we'll banish the ABC from our graveyard to summon Dragon Buster. A, B, C. There we go, ABC Dragon Buster. Now we'll use our Cyber Dragon Infinity to absorb the Union Carrier because it only has 1,000 attack, and you don't want to get OTK'd. So we're gonna go absorb this. And from just Union Hanger, you have Cyber Dragon Infinity, which is an Omni Negate, and you have ABC Dragon Buster, which is a quick effect banish on your opponent's turn. Also, it can tag out into its 3 pieces, giving you follow-up. So 1 card, these 2 boss monsters, and remember, the combo is very fragile. I can't stress this enough. The Union Carrier is very fragile to hand traps, so I'll try to always have called buys or crossouts available if you can. If not, you might have to just make a Verte and go into DPE. I hope that's not the case, but this is the most basic combo and it ends you on this. So for this combo, we've actually drawn the Galaxy Soldier. So if you draw Galaxy Soldier plus Union Hanger, that equals full combo, and we go the Verte line, and I'll show you what that is. So we'll start off by activating Union Hanger, adding ASL Core from our deck to our hand, normal summon the A, activate Union Hanger, equip the Union Driver from our deck, activate Union Driver, banishes itself to equip the B Buster Drake from the deck to the A, special summon the B. Now normally this is where we go into our Union Carrier, equip the Orbital, get the Galaxy Soldier, and we go that way, right? But since we have Galaxy Soldier, we're going to go into everybody's favorite snake, Predaplant Verte Anaconda. Snack. Alright, so once again, we'll be chain blocking here. We'll go B, chain link 1, A, chain link 2. A will activate, adding the B back to our hand. Then B is going to trigger, adding us the C. C, Crush Wyvern. Alright, now we'll go Galaxy Soldier, discarding the B. Activate Galaxy Soldier to get another search of a Galaxy Soldier. Now, let's say the Galaxy Soldier gets ashed. You still have Verte. So you can go Verte into DPE. And what else do we draw? Imperm. We use the Imperm to Imperm and DPE. So, not bad. But anyways, we'll go Galaxy Soldier into discarding Crush Wyvern. Special summon itself. 2 Galaxy Soldiers into Cyber Dragon Nova. And then we're going to upgrade the Nova into Cyber Dragon Infinity. Slap them right on top. Boss monster animation time. And now we have A, B, and C in the graveyard. So we're going to go ABC Dragon Buster. Banish the A, the B, and the C. ABC Dragon Buster is summoned. Now we'll use Verte Anaconda, pay 2,000 life points, copy the Fusion Destiny, send the bricks after we do that, send the bricks, and then to end our turn we're going to use the Infinity to absorb the Verte Anaconda because it's only 500 attack. There we go. And of course, by absorbing the Verte, we avoid the Super Poly play. We have Cyber Dragon Infinity, DPE, and ABC Dragon Buster with Imperm in hand too. So all that came from having Galaxy Soldier in our hand. So you do want to see Galaxy Soldier in your opening hand. And like I said, if your combo gets interrupted, you have the Verte for backup. Alright, and for the last basic combo I'm going to show you guys, it's going to be A Assault Core, or it can be B. So A or B, plus the unauthorized reactivation, that's full combo. And of course we drew the Photon Orbital because Master Duel hates us. But whatever, it's not the end of the world. We'll normal summon the A, activate the unauthorized reactivation, equipping Union Driver from our deck. So keep in mind, if we actually drew this, we have the unauthorized to get out of our hand, but it's still better to hope and pray that you never see this card in your hand. So we're going to equip him, use his effect, banishing him to equip the B Buster Drake from our deck to the A. Now we're going to special summon the B into our Union Carrier. Boss monster animation. As always, Chainlink 1B, Chainlink 2A. A is going to activate, getting us the B back. And then B is going to trigger, adding us the C from deck. Now we're going to go into Union Carrier. Use this effect to equip the Photon Orbital to it. From deck or hand, thankfully. Activate Photon Orbital. Get us the Galaxy Soldier. Galaxy Soldier, pitch the remaining pieces. So you have A, B, and C in the grave. Galaxy Soldier, add another Galaxy Soldier. Activate Galaxy Soldier, pitching the C. Now we're going to go into our Nova. Then we're going to slap the Infinity right on top of them. Cyber Dragon Infinity. I've seen a royal rare of this. I wish I had it. Although I wish my ABC Dragon Buster, which I have 3 of, is royal rare, but whatever, Konami. Alright, now we can banish the A, B, and the C from the graveyard to special summon our Buster. Okay, now we're going to go Cyber Dragon Infinity to absorb the Union Carrier so we don't get OTK'd. There we go. With just 2 cards with our reactivation, plus A or B, we end up on the same board. And we didn't even have to use Union Hanger. And the good thing about unauthorized, like I said before, is if you actually draw the brick, the Union driver, you wouldn't be able to do that line. But unauthorized can get it out of your hand, so. Alright, let's get to some games now. Alright, game 1, and we're going first. We've opened up Max C, Ash, Galaxy Soldier, Terraforming, and Unauthorized. So we can't really do much except activate the Terraforming and hope that it doesn't get ashed. Funny thing is, normally I don't ash the Terraforming because most decks play 3 of their field spell anyways, and this could just be bait. But in Master Duel, players just ash the first thing they see, right? So let's see what our opponent does. Terraforming. Perfect. Union Hanger. So the Terraforming went through and there was no prompt on our opponent's side of the field. So we can assume we're safe to go. So full combo time. Union Hanger, add the B. Normal summon the B. Equip the driver. Driver banish, equip the A. Special summon the A. Link summon into Anaconda. Now, we went for the Anaconda here because we already have the Galaxy Soldier in our hand. So if we did not have this, we would go into Union Carrier and go into that line of comboing. But we have the Galaxy Soldier, so let's keep going. B triggers, A triggers. A adds us back to B. B adds C. Galaxy Soldier pitches the C. Adds another one. This one pitches the B. Overlay into Nova. Overlay into Infinity. Banish the A, B, and C for ABC Dragon Buster. Pay 2,000. Send the bricks. Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer. Now we have our field. Infinity, ABC Dragon Buster, and Destiny Hero Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. I actually popped the DPE and the Predaplant Verte Anaconda to avoid getting super polyed, but I should have just absorbed him with the Infinity, so that was a mistake on my part. Also, summoning the ABC Dragon Buster in attack position was a mistake because you don't ever want to get Lightning Stormed. But let's see what happens. Okay, DPE activates. Let's see what our opponent does. DPE resurrects itself. Okay, so our opponent prosperities for 6, right? Yep, 6 cards. So my rule of thumb is if your opponent prosperities for 3, I'll let it go through. But if they prosperity for 6, it means that they are really digging for something that they don't have, and that's when I'll usually ash. So we're gonna ash them here. Negated. And our opponent just sets 4 and pass. So Eldritch probably True Draco, one of those decks. But good thing we have ways to deal with that, right? DPE Pop and ABC Dragon Buster Banish. So DPE Pop, and we hit the IO. Wow, how is this card still in the game? Good hit for us. Now we get to snipe another card with Buster. And it's a Hakuero, so we're playing against an Eldritch deck. ABC Dragon Buster tags out into the 3 pieces. A, B, and C, equip. Okay, back to our turn. DPE resurrects. Now we're going to use the DPE to pop another back row. B is going to trigger to add us another card. Nightmare Phoenix to deal with more back row, discarding any card. B and A trigger, adds us back to C, and B adds us another card from the deck. Normal summon the Heavy Mech, which gets us another monster from the graveyard. Link summon into Nightmare Unicorn. We're just climbing for access code now, so it doesn't really matter because the game is over at this point. There's the Access Man. So we even have the unauthorized. If the opponent were to somehow survive this turn, we would probably use this to equip the Infinity with the C so that it's immune to traps. But obviously the game's already over at this point. Access Man for the game. Alright, game number 2 here, and we've opened up Ash, B, Photon Orbital, which is not ideal, Union Hanger, and Forbidden Droplet. Let's see what our opponent does. So our opponent normal summons the Rescue Cat, and I immediately think Tri-Brigade. And you have to Ash this because them getting 2 monsters from their deck is extremely dangerous. But that's the thing with Tri-Brigade, it's you can't Ash everything, right? So you Ash the Rescue Cat, but if they have Fractal, they keep playing. So let's see what happens. There's the Ash, there's the negation. And our opponent activates the Tanky, so they get to keep playing. There's the Fractal. You've seen this all a million times before. Fractal into Kit, Kit into Nerval, Nerval into Karis, Karis special summons. There it is. Banishing 2 for the Bear Brum. So he uses the other Bear Brum effect where he discards 2 cards to resurrect one of his Tri-Brigade monsters, and he discards Destiny Hero Denier and Maxi. I'm not sure about discarding the Maxi, but the Denier is one of his bricks for his DPE engine. Let's see what happens. There's the Kit. Kit will activate for 3. There's the Rugal, Link Summon. There's the Appaloosa with 2 materials. Link Summon again. There's our favorite Sneck, Verte Anaconda. Pay 2,000, send the bricks. There's the DPE. Alright, so before we go any further, let's circle back to when he discarded the Max C to special summon the Kit. Is it better to have DPE and a Max C, or is it better to have DPE with a 2 negate Appaloosa? I can see it both ways. This gives you more coverage than just the DPE alone, because if you just have the DPE and the Max C, if they clear the DPE, you're gonna die, right? You'll Max C, and if you don't draw into a Nibiru, you're gonna get destroyed. So I kind of see both sides on this. I don't know if this was the correct move. Personally, I would have kept the Max C, but you know, I guess that's preference for the player, right? Let's see what happens next. Alright, we draw the Call By for turn, which is not great, but we can use it as fodder for a Forbidden Droplet with the B Buster Drake to shut off his entire field. The funny thing is, a Lightning Storm would have cleared this guy's entire board, so he should have destroyed... First of all, he should have destroyed the DPE and the Verte, just so he can avoid getting Super Poly'd, and he should have put the DPE in defense mode so you can't get Lightning Stormed. So let's see what we do here. There's the Union Hanger, add the B, normal summon the B. Our opponent chains DPE. We're going to chain the droplets. So we'll negate his field. Union Driver effect gets us the A effect. Link Summon, Union Carrier. B triggers, A adds us back to B adds us back to C. Union Carrier equips Photon Orbital. Orbital gets us Galaxy Soldier. Galaxy Soldier can pitch the remaining pieces in our hand to special summon a Cyber Dragon Infinity at the end of it. So there's the second one. Overlay into Nova. Overlay into the Infinity. Infinity absorbing the DPE so it can't come back. There's our ABC Dragon Buster. Now we get to swing over his board. Union Carrier, Cyber Dragon Infinity, and ABC directly for 3,000. So normally this is a pretty commanding situation, but the problem with Tri-Brigade is they need one card to play. So if he draws any Tri-Beast off the top, we'd have to negate its effect with the Infinity, and then he can use the Celestial in his graveyard to draw two. So we're in a tight pickle here. Let's see what happens. The Denier comes back. And our opponent tribute summons for the Malicious because he forgot to activate the Malicious the other turn. So he drew his final brick. This is so funny. Now he's gonna use the Celestial effect, but we have the Infinity to negate that and it's pretty much game over. This is why I know DPE is a super strong card, but please don't play more bricks than you really need, because how many bricks did he play? He plays the Denier, 2 Malicious, and the Celestial. So that's a ton of bricks. I mean, even for a deck like Tri-Brigade, which doesn't really need to go into the DPE line, you shouldn't put too many bricks in your deck, and he paid for it this game. So Celestial attempts to activate. Cyber Dragon Infinity will say no to that. There's the negation, and he has no other plays, so it's over. He's going to commit Seppuku and attack into us, and that's the game. So we're back with the deck, and what can I say? I still love it. It's not the most powerful deck in the world. It's not the most consistent deck in the world, but man, it's fun to play, and the artwork on the monsters is absolutely amazing. ABC Dragon Buster is one of my favorite boss monsters of all time. Cool artwork, great stats, great effects that are not overbearing and cheap like VFD, True King of All Calamities. Why is ABC Dragon Buster at 1, Konami? Come on, please just put him to 3, it won't change anything. This is a very mid-rangey deck. It doesn't really put out a lot of damage on board until turn 3 or later, because you'd have to resolve the ABC effect to detach and summon the 3 monsters to make Axis Man to do big damage. So very mid-rangey, doesn't combo a lot. You can play a lot of traps in this deck to make it a lot more control-based if you want. So this deck facilitates a lot of different play styles. I like this one. Maybe you like playing it another way. But if you have a couple of extra gems and you don't have a deck to play, or you want to play a new deck, you can make this one. It's very fun to play. It's kind of expensive, but at this point, gems shouldn't be too much of an issue. So if you have spare gems, make this deck, play it, see if you like it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.